two starting lineups. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would go for Ps4Live. When he injects a bit more aggression or determination into his game, his performance level hits an impressive high. He becomes a more prolific supplier and a greater goal threat too.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Adam crosses. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Who's going to make this theirs? Now the pass. And he's cut it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
And it's Carroll. Andy Carroll passes it through. Paye. Andy Carroll. Faguli looks to slip it through. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Lanzini. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Good clearance and very necessary. West Ham have been good here at home, undefeated in the last 5. Paye.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Fires it in low. Imbula tries a long pass towards the front. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. West Ham were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Pedro Obiang. Boyan. Out to the flank. He's made sure that that won't get through. Pedro Obiang. Faguli pumps it forwards. And he's made certain that won't get through. And it's Boyan. Faguli. Adam gets it back. Andy Carroll. Pedro Obiang. Ogbonna. Pedro Obiang. There is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
Well, the manager surely got to look for one or two creative changes now. They need some service up front.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Stoke can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pick-up in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Thrust towards the front line. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Gudiesa knocks one in. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Noble. Collins. To the keeper and go again. Stoke looking to put things right here following their narrow defeat. Looks like a good ball through. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Up to meet it. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
I couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Collins. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Now it's Bojan. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Okbona. Feghouli. Pedro Obiang looks to dink one in. Feghouli with the ball through. Stoke get it back again. And it's Feghouli. Uniesa pumps it upfield.
West Ham have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Tries a through ball. Keeps everyone guessing. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Bojan. Okbona battles to win it back.
Bojan Kirkic can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they could keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Bojan Kirkic pushes it out wide. Aimed long and direct. Noble. Lantini. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Imbula. Spoon forward.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Now it's Bojan. Bojan. And time is up. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Watford against Stoke. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds.